Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. Veronica here of Higher Realm Holistics, a holistic integrative health nurse, Reiki master energy healer, author, and spiritual counselor and guide. I was actually in the middle of hooking up my new author website when I received a download. Lucky thing for my trusty sticky papers that were hanging out by me, my sticky notes, my post-its. So I had to run and, rush and write this down. Hopefully I could read my own handwriting, which is absolutely horrible. So I can convey this message to you. It is a follow-up, an elaboration on the message I received yesterday. Today is the 28th of December 2018. And again, whenever you hear this message, it is when you're supposed to hear it. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then it doesn't resonate with you. Maybe it's not time to resonate with you, or it's just never going to resonate with you. And that is absolutely fine too. Okay. Anyone who's been watching my channel recently, I've been communing with Thoth. Thoth Hermes. I've been working with him. And actually today's day 3 on a fast that I did, because I was told I was going to do a 3-day fast before I left. I did a 1-day fast, and then he said, go celebrate and feast with your family, and then the day after, which was the 26th, for you to start fasting, which is what I've done. I started fasting. And tip on fasting, doing a water fast, but what's keeping me fine and stable and able to focus really, really well, even work out, is drinking coconut water. That's really, really good. I do coconut water and I do warm lemon water, and it's really good. Besides just plain water, good plain water. Okay, so this is a follow-up to the video I did yesterday, which I think was called The Devil is in the Details. And this is has to do with the one of the statements I made, which was let me try to remember. One of the statements I made, which was, that the Great Awakening and the Great Deception are one and the same. Because remember, everything is on a scale, okay? Via the Hermetic principles. That is what I go by, Hermetic principles. And the way it was shown to me, I got a flash of this, of the flower of life, okay? I got a flash of the flower of life, and as I was seeing the flower of life in my mind's eye, this was given to me. This message was given to me, and it was like, oh my god, I gotta write this down. I was so write it down while I was trying to listen. Okay, your personal universe connects with other universes, and that is what forms the new grid, which is the 5D grid. It is you becoming 5D. And then connecting, it's like attracting like. That's the way it was shown to me. And in the flower of life, it was showing like we were each of these lines, and we were connecting with each other, and like this is the new grid, the higher dimensional grid, okay? And like we're each of these lines, and we're connecting with each other. It was like all the lines were lighting up and connecting with each other to form the new grid. Is this wonderful? Okay. So let's go back to my little sticky notes. Your personal universe connects with others' universes, and that is what forms the new grid, which is quote unquote also the new timelines, because there'll still be different timelines. Again, I was shown, because this is not just flat 2-dimensional, okay? This is not a 2 or 3-dimensional, as in planes. It's always going to be a multi-dimensional thing, multi-timeline thing. It's just that the timelines will be higher timelines. There'll be 5D timelines and higher, not 3D timelines. Okay. And also, that is the Great Awakening. Okay. That is the Great Awakening part. Now the Great, and what's also part of the Great Awakening is the taking down of the 3D timeline, the 3D construct, and how that came down. It's because less and less people, less and less of us We were disconnecting from this, disconnecting from the lower grid. So we were tuning off to the lower grid and tuning on to the higher one. So we're no longer connected to that lower grid. So that is what brought it down, you know. And there's still some people in a fog that still want to be connected to that lower grid. And those are the ones who, you know, hopefully they'll awaken before 2022, before the end of 2022. Or they'll stay connected to a 3D grid, you know, because that's their choice. And the way and what holds together that lower 3D grid, we all know, is fear. That's why it's nonstop fear, nonstop fear, nonstop fear. And what holds together the higher grid, the 5D grid, is love. Okay? Because less are becoming connected through fear to keep it running. And waking up via the awakening. So that is the great deception. The great deception is, the great deception is going to be, it looks like, you think you're waking up, you know, you're buying into some bullshit. Okay, let's put it straight out. I'm going to just say it my way. You're buying into some bullshit. Okay, that's really just a new 3D grid being thrown up. And it's based on fear. Again, it's based on fear. And it's not based on sovereignty. It's not based on forming your own universe, 5D and higher, and connecting with others who are 5D and higher. Instead, you're still connecting through fear. So you're forming a new grid, a new 3D grid, which is actually even worse than the one that's up right now, actually. It's even tougher than the one that's up right now. Again, with these helicopters, man, it's been nonstop. I get a good, maybe like 5 drive-bys a day, and you could hear them. They're literally right in front of my home. And they spray like crazy right in front of my building too. The sky's not even blue. It's just pure white, and they're spraying above the clouds. Any which way, so the clouds are really low. They're really scared, aren't they? But that's okay. We're ascending anyway. All right, back to this. Okay, yeah, it's short. So as you disconnect from the 3D, you connecting to the higher. Okay, and again, those beings that form the 3D grid, they want to keep you down there. So they're gonna, you know, again, the great deception, they're gonna try to deceive you in every which way to stay down there, to reconnect to their new one. Their old one fell apart, so now they're making a tougher one to break out of. That's what all that's about. They're trying to make a tougher one. But again, you have to form your own 5D universe. Be the conscious observer of what's going on. And that doesn't by any means you ignore the horrible stuff going on. I've said a million times how, you know, I've worked in adolescent psych. I've seen what goes on. I've rescued many a children. Okay, so you're the conscious observer doesn't mean you stand by and watch people get hurt and killed. It means you help them through love. You don't join into the fear. You stay in your sovereignty. You stay in your sovereignty. That's what it means. Okay, so, you know, I received some emails, people panicking, freaking out because I said the greatest deception, the great awakening is the same thing. It is. Everything's the same. It's just different ends of the spectrum. That's all it is. That's why it's not duality. And you don't get mad at it. You know, you don't get mad at it. You just do everything through love. I'm dealing with my own, you know, my own daughter, you know, flipped out because her soul felt me saying, okay, our contract is completed. So I guess her soul is flipping out thinking that, you know, means I'm abandoning her, but I'm not. I'm just not going to allow her to abuse me. That's another thing. As you disconnect, people who have, you know, you've had all karma contracts with, soul contracts with, and you say, okay, that's it, contract's done, you know, I'm not going to let you abuse me or use me in any way. Or it doesn't even have to be an abusive situation. My soul contract's over with my son. But our relationship evolved to a different thing because I didn't panic. At first it was heart-wrenching. Then I got over it and realized I have to form a new type of relationship with him on a higher level. so we could reconnect in 5D. My daughter, she hasn't gotten there yet. She's still flailing around, and I'm sending her love and light. That's all you could do, you know? It's like, I pray for her like 3 times a day. I do it nonstop. And I have her picture on my altar, everything. I will help her from that point, from a higher end. I can't allow myself to be dragged down and kept down there. And neither can you, light workers, because we got a lot to do. Okay? So, needed to give that message, and I'm working on my website. My author website's almost done, so then I'll be able to put the link for you guys to order your autographed copies from me, and I'll be able to send it out to you. Free shipping. International, it's like $5 shipping for international. And also still available for sessions, higherrealmholistics.com, in person, video, or phone. And also I'll have my t-shirts that have beautiful illustrations from the book on the t-shirts for girls and boys. And if you're an adult, you can get it too, okay? You'll see the tab, Miss V's Tees. How cute is that? And I have other designs I make that I'll put out. Other t-shirts designs, graphic designs I made that I'll put out later on. Right now I'm just focusing on the book, which hit the #1 new release for books, stories in verse, meaning rhyming books. Yay! It was only up there for a few days, you know, but now Dr. Seuss, who I was above, knocked me down. That's okay. It's all good. And for now, if you want to go to Amazon, Books A Million, or Barnes & Nobles, and I know it's being sold in Germany and in New Zealand, it's really going great. Unfortunately, I don't see a dime of the money for 90 days. So, there goes the kick in the teeth. So, you know, the struggle is real, folks. The struggle is real. Hopefully it won't be a struggle that much longer for any of us, all right? Victory to the light, love, peace, Lady V out. Talk to you later.